As we just spoke behind the scenes, right, every year, having a speech here, and I'm trying not to sell anything and just share our vision and my personal opinion about the market, how it works, what is the current narratives, what cycle we are at, and what is the best things that we can do now in order to be successful as investors, builders, and market participants. Today's speech is Brave New World, right? Why New World? Because, by my opinion, the market changed completely in the last 12 months, and we are on a very innovative and very new and on a very complex on the one hand and very opportunistic market stage on the other hand. Let's take a look and have like a quick recap of the past 12 months on the market, right? What happened, right? The major thing that really happened is that the US regulation reverts to be very crypto-friendly. And a lot of companies and a lot of other countries, treasuries, funds, banks, investors, family offices, at one moment became to be also crypto-friendly, which, as you can see on the market, right, drove the Bitcoin prices like to all-time highs. Even a few years ago, even a year ago, nobody could even say that BTC 100K is the near future. Now it is our like normal daily life, and nobody cares about it already, right? Genius X applied, which made stablecoin business and stablecoin landscape very hot, and a lot of stablecoin assets, yield-bearing assets like normal stablecoin, are growing. And of course, regulatory framework the countries like Pakistan, UAE, Europe, and etc. also raise up. If you check in Twitter, if you check in, I don't know, crypto social media, etc., you will see that it's all the questions, right? Why is new alt season? When the market goes up, right? Why it's so bearish, etc., right? But it's not bearish. It's, as I said, it's different, right? Instead of asking when moon, right, or when market recovers, right, we need to see that and understand that market already recovered, but it's recovered differently, right? As I said, a lot of companies, people buy BTC because it is the only way in our unstable world to have control over the funds, to have control over the wealth, and to have a kind of protection of the inflation, right? I think most of you guys who are in the market not from the first time heard these words in 2017, 2016, 2014, but nobody took care it seriously. I mean, not about you, but in general, right? Now, this is exactly the words that the government says, that the bank says, that BlackRock promotes, right? And a lot of things changed in the last 12 months, right? Then, in general, regarding the questions, like when alt season, when stuff like that, right? When this coin will recover, why it doesn't go up, etc., right? We also should take into account that the market is much more smarter now, much more smarter. And if, let's say, a few years ago, you could sell idea, let's say 2017, everyone sold ideas. 2022, 2023, everyone sold like culture, everyone sold price. Now the market understands that ideas may not work, price is not the indicator, and something should be behind promises, something should be behind the charts, right? That's why for now we have very segmented and fragmented liquidity flows on the market. On top of everything, products and coins that you could see like Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, Falcon, Tron, I don't know, BNB, right? That have a real use case, a real utility, a real users that use these products, right? Not use case that someone could probably use it. No, people use it for the purpose, with the purpose, right? To get some benefits that they need. That's why it has like a substantial and stable demand for the assets. And these assets have great liquidity. They have great price performance. They have great communities. On the other hand, you could see that it's something funny. It's like memes. Why memes? Because it is a culture. It is just, it is casino. Market has two sides, right? One side is like something with fundamentals, and another side is just gambling. It's completely okay, and we need to keep in mind that, it's just gambling. It can be pumped like 10,000 times and then collapse to zero. It's fine. It's easy money. It is for like those who want to gamble. And that's how liquidity structured right now. Everything which is in between of these two categories, as you could see, it's just like a free space. There is nothing. If you take a look at any like old or not old or like new coins that launched with something that nobody needs, but it is not a meme, it is not a product, it is not a story, it's just dying. And this is how it's dying, right? Someone launched meme coins, someone launched something without the token names, right? Let's say a new L2 or a new, I don't know, some financial disruptive technology, right? But if there is no users, there is no market for the product, right? If there is no real buyers for the product, not for the coin, but for the product, right, which utilizes this coin, everything goes to zero, right? And for now, I would say that you could see very promising like launches this year, last year, previous years with great investors, with great technology, with great, I don't know, community, but as a product, people didn't need it and people don't use it. For example, we have like layer 2 with like $40 trading volume, right? Then again, it's launched, someone buys these promises, then the market realizes that behind these promises, technology, marketing, investors, empty space, and this collapsed. And the current stage, if there is no gambling, which can go up and down, if there is no fundamentals, it's the only way for the rest, right? It is launch, up, and then to zero, bleeding to nowhere, and new players appear. This is the current market stage, and even very small retail people now understand it. We see this in the books, we see it in the markets, right? And we see how people react on everything. But as I said, everything not bad, it's just different. It's great, frankly, because products that raise money, products that gather attention, products that gather user base, products that deliver value to its users, to the market, that have some use cases, demand for the tokens. It's not only good because, I don't know, someone bought this coin went up, someone got rich, no. But also, these projects create examples, create references for new startups, for new founders, to replicate something, to improve something, to compete with them, to be a new superstars, right? To create new niches on the market. And it's very good that now we have enough liquidity on crypto space, we have enough of buyers, we have enough funds there that can finance real stuff. This is very good. And we had a few discussions this week with the guys, right, who are building, I know, perpetual dexes and, I know, some stable coins, whatever, right? They already have like users, they have volumes, they have revenues, they don't have coin. They started like product first. And even us, right? I don't know if you know or not, right? The day before yesterday, we launched like Falcon launched its token, right? But we also started with no token. First, we had like 2 billion FDV, right? TVL, and then we decided to launching something, not vice versa, right? And if you take a look at great businesses, Pump another example, right? First, it had a lot of memes launched, millions of people, millions of US dollars earned there, right? As a fees, as a business, and then the token. Token first, from my point of view, doesn't work anymore, only for those who are memes. And yeah, this is like a part of this new era market, which relies on accountability, which relies on product, which relies on real use cases, real revenue, right, and fundamentals. I do believe that there is no space anymore for just promises, for just pitch decks. If you are not a meme, if you are not cultural stuff like, I don't know, doggy or something like this, right? I believe there is no long-term value of this such of assets, right? It can go only down. But if you build something that really generates revenue, if people really use it, and if the token is not the only revenue source, but a benefit for your users, I don't know, like a points program or whatever to make their user experience better when they use your product, it makes sense and it will work and it will go up, right? And as an investor, right, and I had like panel with Tony guys 2 days ago, right, and that was a question, what is the like red flags if we're talking with project, right, or what is the bad things? I cannot say that it's a red flag, but just ask yourself or ask any founder, right, why someone would buy this coin. Just if you're talking about any coin, why? Okay, let's say you bought something, why? If there is anything beyond that you believe that it will go up, or it is nice, or this great team, why, right? This market doesn't know it, would buy it. And if there is a clear answer, if there is a clear business model behind this, utility, etc., probably it is a good bet. Here, I think we should wrap it and move forward with other speakers and with other things to do, right? And I wish you to rely on deeper due diligence and to see all of your investments and all of your coins in their path to the moon. And yeah, enjoy TOKEN2049, enjoy crypto, and thanks for joining me today. Hey, thank you guys.